Slightly, actually. I should have checked this before I started. All the sound balancing is probably going to be so bad. This could be a test race here. I have to listen back to it. Quiet this is. I've just gotten out of reading for so long. I think my last one was 4 months ago. So awful. Actually, just I'm gonna like once I get things together, just at least everything seems to be like coming through. I don't know what's going on with the black bars, so I'm not gonna knock those off. That actually seems a little bit scaled down from the version. No, we can't. Yeah, not probably get 7. Yeah, I thought we could lag. Let's see here. What are we? What does our sound like? Turn this way down, maybe? Let me grab my earbuds right quick. What's going on here with this audio? It's too quiet, maybe? Turned up. Oh, nice. We got our track, too. I think that the sound balancing is a lot better now. Alright, cool. Alright, so sorry about that, just getting things set up here. Hold on, let me just take this out. I cannot hear my own self talk while I'm racing, actually. It's super distracting. So, really nice return to form here. We're back to streaming, we're back to Mario Kart, and man, things have just been absolutely insane just between, well, first of all, there's Retro Rewind, then there's things going on like in personal life. I've actually started dancing, which is why I've been uploading much recently, but I just saw the opportunity because, oh my goodness, Retro Rewind got a massive update, and it deleted my old save file. Well, all my VR got reset, so I was actually at like 7,500. And I actually made it to 10,000 not too long ago, but then that recording was like, okay, then the update came out, and then oh no, yeah, so the recording came out, then the update came out. So I did the recording, the update comes out, and I get reset. I'm like, you know what, it's okay, I could probably just like use some more practice anyway at a lower level, but it's still kind of wacky that didn't even happen in the first place. I think we're going to lap 3 here. But yeah, I was just halfway distracted for this whole race. But honestly, Retro Rewind just been a whole lot of fun. This is probably the most fun I've had with Mario Kart in a very, very long time. It's pretty much everything I could have ever wanted from a Mario Kart game. And, well, I mean, I don't want to talk about World too much longer, because that game really did disappoint. And I didn't really... I wanted to... Oh, that's mine. And I didn't really, and I was really pulling my punches for that video too, because like I was, for just how upset I was about it. But that being said, you know, all is, well, none is forgiven, but all is well because we have this, so I'm not really complaining. And how much VR did we get? I think we got around 31. It's not bad. We're like 50, almost at 5,200, which is pretty good. Try evening that out a little bit. I gotta get like a proper setup with like borders and things like that because... Oh hey, Wario fan, welcome in, welcome in. We're just playing some a Retro Rewind here. We got reset back the other day because of the update, but you know, a little more practice wouldn't hurt. Plus, I'm learning a whole lot, like, about how to properly, like, land. And I'm also, like, practicing, like, more fundamental things. So it's really not that big of a deal. Plus, we get to go through the journey because I actually missed a ton of VR, starting out earlier. So, hopefully going forward, we'll be able to just, you know, just play well and just get better. I think recording my journey, like, documenting my journey of getting better at the game would be, like, I think it'll be pretty fun. I think it'd be like I think it's like a really nice way to start the year too, because it's like having just something just so fresh and fun to play. You know, that's always, you know, I think that's an easy way to just, you know, start the year off on the right foot, because last year got super derailed by the Switch 2, and so that's not really what the point of my channel was, is to, you know, cover things like that. So probably going to be starting a new channel with like scripted videos soon, but I think I primarily want to like gear this channel more towards, you know, games I actually enjoy playing. So, look forward to that. We're actually leading this race pretty well. Yeah, get slipped on. I just think the few races I played at the very beginning actually did a whole lot to help, because I think I'm doing a good job leading this race. Okay, well. And I've actually gotten into a better habit of using my mirrors, which is really good. So, that's huge. Metroid Fusion on people. Oh, okay, nice. How is Fusion? I heard it was really linear. Please don't red me. Alright, don't red me through my green, please. Well, it still counted. That hitbox lingers forever. They got caught on some of that Funky Kong. You know, the funny thing about this stage, being 3D, or like, you know, having 3D clouds rather, is that you can barely see where you can take the shortcuts at because they're hidden, versus the original where you can kind of just see everything all the time. Because there's actually a shortcut over there to the left, but it's really hard to see. This stage really does need a proper remake with that's more faithful, because Tor did the game did the game a huge disservice, and then following that up with the Booster Course Pass version was just awful. Be linear, but it's nowhere near as bad as Prime. Okay, so Prime 4 is confirmed to be not a very good game. I was a little worried about that. That is so unfortunate. And the thing is, you know, I don't like the fact that all these Nintendo games are not good. Like, so many have been just like underwhelming on the Switch too. But at the same time though, I'm actually kind of glad that like Nintendo's like their quality is diminishing and they're getting greedy at the same time, because if their quality was still good while they were doing this greedy stuff, then when their behavior would still be rewarded. Because I think people would still be on board with $80 games, and even people would still be on board with $80 games if they were good. Like if Mario Kart World came out and it was basically like Smash Ultimate but Mario Kart, it brought back like, well, if it were Nintendo Kart like everyone had been asking for, then they probably would have gotten away with $80, which frankly just isn't acceptable. It should still be $60 because of, you know, developers and stuff, like, well, the purchasing volume and development just being streamlined. And I'm just looking at it, I'm like, you guys, like, I'm sorry, no game is worth $80. Like, you have to, you know, if you want to charge for DLC, that's one thing, but like release a game for $60, right? And then you get your extra money afterwards. But you don't just like make the barrier to entry $80. That is still bananas to me that people are actually willing to pay that much. Or they'd be like, oh no, I'm willing to pay $100 for GTA 5. I'm like, no, GTA 6. I'm like, you all are crazy. Like, why would you want to get scammed like that? You know it's gonna have microtransactions. And it's not gonna, in GTA 6, I'm sorry, it's not gonna be, nothing's ever gonna hit as hard as GTA 5 did. It was revolutionary, and we've gone through so much evolution with, oh my goodness, open world games. And so, like, I'm pretty sure that we've already played some variation of GTA 6 already, and I don't think there's anything Rockstar could really do to improve on that. At least, like, you know, open world games, that, honestly, I feel like they've peaked. Like, they've peaked and they've valied. And so, I don't think that just being... there's no way it can live up to the hype. Games should come out in, like, 2020. Sting as much as Nintendo. Exactly. And that's the other thing about game prices going up, is that they, like, well, especially with Nintendo, they, like, about the, like, Nintendo not offering discounts. That's the other thing, is that their games, like, they're not going to come back down. Like, and, well, they claim they won't come back down, but I don't buy that for very long. Because, Steam offers probably some of the, some of the best service. That curved around, that was a Mario Kart 64 show. Did you see that? Steam offers the best service, the best price, and just the best value. And people are getting more price sensitive. Well, they already are more price sensitive thanks to Nintendo's greed. And so, and just companies' greed all around. And so, just the fact they're offering a fantastic service, like, that's just gonna be it's gonna be the key element in why a lot of these other AAA companies are gonna fall apart. And I mean, even things like this, right? Because my game appreciated in value. Mario Kart Wii, my copy from 2008, appreciated in value over time and didn't cost me a cent thanks to the modding community. And that the same goes for Steam. Alright, so that was a good VR. I didn't see how much I got. I think I'm like 5,300 though. It's actually a pretty good race. And adding all that extra stuff to BC1 for SNES BC1 was pretty crazy. But I think this stream is probably going to go on till about 2 o'clock. It's just going to be like this is just a mini stream just to get back into the swing of things. So I really appreciate you stopping by for this, because I just need to get used to being on the mic, being live. So I really appreciate it. And Steam lets people change the SteamOS for free. Yeah. And funny story, we're actually playing on Steam right now. on the Steam Deck. This is not a Wii or Wii U. We're playing on Steam Deck because, well, I mean, it's just, well, the performance for one thing, and then being able to launch it quickly is like the convenience for me. And I've actually really been enjoying my Steam Deck, and I don't think people understand just how versatile the console can be, because, like, you know, it could be like, oh, it's overwhelming. It's really not. It just does whatever you need it to do, and then you don't have to use every single feature. I messed up that timing so bad, but I actually brought it back. That was... I need to watch that back and see how I managed to do that. And then we talk about how the online for Steam is still free, and that shouldn't even be a high bar to clear. It's just the problem is that, like everyone else, the norm, the standard is wrong. But by just being normal about offering a good service to people, it's actually a standout feature. Ooh, that ramp is really low. The thing is, I haven't missed having NSO. The only thing I really missed about it is Smash Ultimate, playing that online. But that's just one game that I actually play online, and the online service wasn't even good. Oh my. And the online service wasn't even good. It's like, Smash Bros is just a good video game, so therefore it's fun to play online. But the service itself is not good, and having the like the queue times are ridiculous. There's not really that many customization options, and then even when you're in arenas, it's like that's not an accept. That should have never been a thing. Having the arena set up that way, I don't understand how. I don't understand how or why that was even a thing. Oh please. And that's the other thing too. Like, I'm playing online on my Nintendo Steam Deck. And I'm not just saying that just to like flex on Nintendo fanboys. The thing is, and I also wanted to point out, like, this is a phenomenon. I call it narcissistic. I'm being a little bit, you know, it's just like a sort of like teasing sort of thing, but I call them narcissistic because they think every little thing that everyone else does is done to spite them specifically, even though you just exist and want to like enjoy playing video games. It's like you enjoying video games on terms that Nintendo or them doesn't, or they themselves or Nintendo don't agree with, makes them so upset. It's like I'm playing games on I'm playing my Nintendo games on Steam Deck. I purchased this game. Well, okay, I didn't purchase it. My dad bought it. But, you know, I got this game back in 2008. I think we actually rented it first, back whenever that was a thing. And then we bought it. But the thing is that, like, oh, please don't blow up. I couldn't see that. That's a nasty spot for a bomb. But, like, if you enjoy games on terms that Nintendo doesn't agree with, the fans will get livid, and it makes no sense. Like, the fans will get mad at you for things that, you know, that most people just joke about. It's like the whole, like, cereal before milk thing. 0 VR loss. That's great. It's like they will unironically like write like a dissertation about how wrong you are for playing Nintendo games on a Steam Deck. Just like how, like, it'd be like, in the way I look at it, it's like if you pour your milk before your cereal, and it's just like, it doesn't matter, but they will get so upset over that little detail. And I'm like, what do you gain from supporting this company for stuff like this? It's ridiculous. Nintendo is like, you like Brawl? Well, so you're gonna get Ultimate, be happy about it. Have you heard about Five Nights at Wario's fan game series? I may have seen that before. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not really much of a FNAF person. I'm just kind of, yeah, I've just never really gotten into FNAF. It's like horror games in general, I'm not really that big a fan of. I'm a coward, that's why. It's like, I get scarred so easily. It's ridiculous. And like, it makes it hard for me to sleep. And it's so embarrassing. I'll get jump scared one time and I'll literally like won't be able to sleep for like 2 nights. It's ridiculous. Oh, nice try. And then I get bombed anyway. Like, I dodged the... Okay, and then they get blown up. That's 2 explosions within the first 20 seconds. But yeah, like, I'm an absolute coward. I can't play horror games for the most part. I was playing this one on Roblox, like, 2022, and I still sometimes think about it when I go to sleep. It's ridiculous. Alright, we just barely snuck past that right there. Are we in first place? We're in first place! Alright, we can just keep up this momentum. Oh, nice drift. Delay drift action, you see that? I don't care for FNAF. I like Friday Night Funkin'. Does that count? I actually do like Friday Night Funkin'. I like the character designs. That's probably one of my favorite things actually came from like the early 2020s is Friday Night Funkin'. And don't laugh, Among Us, because it basically replaced the Minions, and that's probably, and honestly, anything to replace them, I'm honestly on board with. So, yeah, like I don't think they've been really relevant in like pop culture since then. And I'm still not tired of seeing them all over the place when people point them out, and I think, you know, that's pretty much died down as well. Like around like last year, I think people started like, you know, chilling out with the Among Us jokes, but I'm actually perfectly okay with Among Us replacing that, because they were literally everywhere. And the thing is, the best part about Among Us, like the crewmate, they don't talk. They don't make any sounds. Usually it's just like them accompanied with some like meme sound effect. But oh, get out of the way! Get out of the! Oh, I did a banana. I'm in third place. Yeah, lag. To me, Minions were always cringe. Yeah, they were. Rabbids were like a precursor to the Minions, but like they were bad, but like they weren't everywhere. Minions were literally, I got those Tic Tacs were everywhere. It was absolutely absurd. Wait a second. Wait a second. Did I just see a thing that said Wario Pharmacy up there? Wait. Wait. I just saw something. Did that just say what I think it said? No way. Oh, crud. I'm like rewinding this video. I have a conspiracy theory. Oh, whoops. Gotta pay attention. Let's see, what track do I want to do? I like the GBA remakes in this game. Peach Circuit, both of them are so pretty in this game. I just need to see something. Wario Pharmacy. I wonder if that was in the original Double Dash, because if it was, that is an insane reference. Have you seen Thomas and Friends before? I have not seen that in almost, I think it's been like almost 2 decades since the last time I've seen an episode of that. Probably close to like 20, 25 years almost. It's been a very long time since I've seen that. What is... Oh, is this Boo Cinema? Oh, that's sick. They just added this. They must have. Oh, they definitely did. Oh, this is so sick. Brand new custom tracks for Mario Kart World. You see, you don't need... We have Mario Kart World at home. Also, we fell off. So many of us fell off. Does this speed you up? Oh, it doesn't. We have Mario Kart at home, Mario Kart World at home. You know what? Honestly, this is better. Because it wasn't $80. And again, I just disagree with that on principle. I can't stress enough how much on principle I disagree with that. No! Not bananas. Don't get squished. Don't blow me up as soon as I get out of the Mega as well. That's bananas. That's insane. I'm gonna lose it. That happens one more time. I think I've gotten bombed like 3 times! Oh no! I'm not used to the way this track goes. Wario Farm? Oh, Wario Pharmacy? Okay, that's funny. That spelling. Okay, so okay, this is going like way back. So the the reason why the Wario Pharmacy thing stuck out to me is because the plot of Dr. Mario 64 was that Wario was gonna steal Dr. Mario's Mega Vitamins and start his own and like sell them, which was yeah, that plot is actually pretty insane. It's it's not as insane as I'm like, on principle it sounds insane, like conceptually it sounds insane, but the reason why it stuck out to me is like if that's a bit of continuity there, I know what I'm posting for my next short. I like finding the most minute, small details like that and like posting shorts about them because I like to cover things that people like don't talk about. Let's see, but open roam. But for me, no, open roam is automatically an improvement. The thing is, I have no problem with free roam. I have a problem with empty open worlds because Diddy Kong Racing and Crash Team Racing both had overworlds that you could drive through, and they were fine, and I had no problem with them. Problem is whenever you just like make an open world TM in like Unity or Unreal basically, and then you just like paste your game into it. That's not fun. I mean, Sonic Racing is difficult in a good way, or maybe you're just bad at it. Nah, it's actually a pretty difficult game. It's unforgiving. Like, the way that the computer players can just leave you behind is like you can get comboed in that game pretty bad. But I feel like the item balance is decent enough. I need to play more of it, and that's like the big thing for me. It's just like I just need to play more of it. But my overall impressions though were really good. I still need to make my video on that too because I've got it written out. And I'm trying to decide, I've got two different ways I'm going to approach it. I'm either going to approach it like just being the opposite of my Mario Kart World video, or it's going to be like an actual video. I'm not sure. I might do like a hybrid of the two. I might start out by saying it's just like, just the inverse of my Mario Kart World video and then get into its actual merits. But no, that game was literally just like, it felt like two things. It felt like a continuation of Transformed, and it also felt like an apology for Team Sonic Racing, which I actually went back and played it, and it was actually okay. So it's not Team Sonic Racing wasn't like great, but it's not like it was inoffensive. But like the problem is that it was following up. The problem is that it was following up Racing Transformed, and it's sort of like a similar situation to Sonic Superstars, which I think is actually a fun game. I've been playing with my sister and my brother-in-law, and it's been an absolutely fun time. I was playing Sonic, my sister was Amy, and my brother-in-law, he was Knuckles. And isn't absolutely like a great time in multiplayer. Single player, I'm not really sure. Didn't really play too much of it, but I mean, it was like, it's a fun game. But the problem with Sonic Superstars is that's following up Sonic Mania, and so you don't really get to, phone it in after you made that. And I'm trying to figure out how in the world, and this is what gets me about game development, like AAA development. It's just like, how are you guys not releasing more games? Like, why are they just so like spread out? Because I'm just thinking, like, if I had like 1% of the budget of these AAA companies, I myself could put out like probably like 2 games a year. Meanwhile, we're getting like 1 Sonic game and an audio drama like per year. I'm like, come on, guys, what are we doing? I don't mind the audio drama, but where's the games? It's just like, man, I'm just at the point where I'm like, when I see something that's like, man, Nintendo needs to add more stuff like this, or Sega should do this for next. I'm like, no, forget that. I'm just gonna play the fan games. They just do what I want the actual companies to do, and they do it for cheaper, do it better, and have more customization. And it's just a better way to play games. It's just to play fan games at this point. I'm not just saying the fans can do better. Just say it's just a matter of fact because. If Sonic Mania proves anything, are you joking? If Sonic Mania proves anything, it's just like, if you hire fans, then they can do the job just as good, if not better, than actual people who work in the company, as proven by, again, by Mania versus Superstars. That was a really insane drift. I'm probably not going to get any higher than 10, but, I don't know. Maybe we just might. Ooh, we getting 7? That was a really wide turn bullet, though. Okay, 6 isn't too bad. I think we might just be staying the same here. What's our VR looking like? Okay, yeah, we got 62 VR. Let's see here. I'm behind on chat. Let's see. Yeah, no open world. Okay, so remember when video games used to have difficulty? That's fun. Yeah, the thing is, man, difficulty in games makes them so much more fun. Just like, that's kind of the reason why I like Mario Sunshine as well, is because it's jank and it's not a good game, but I still like it in spite of itself, because it's like, it's difficult, but like, still fun. And the same goes for like a lot of like older NES games. Like, they're memorable because they force you to engage with them deeper than just running past everything the first time. And let me see. True open world concept isn't the issue, but when it's just empty, it's boring. Yeah, and it's just like, it's just empty. And it's not just, oh, let's just fill it with content, derogatory. I'm like, fill it with things to do. Where are the NPCs? Like, where are the challenges? Like, you know, even something as simple as just basic interactions, because I was playing ukulele last year, ukulele, and some of the tasks you do aren't necessarily that interesting, but at least the character dialogue is good. At least the character dialogue is good. That's all I could really ask for. If anything, is, oh, I burnt out. I felt it. But it's just like, if you're not gonna make the gameplay that engaging, and like, you gotta have something. You can't, like, you have to have some strong. So you can be strong at everything, or, you know, be strong in one aspect. And it's like, you gotta find balance somewhere, somehow. You can't just be bad at everything and expect to get by. Like, maybe the gameplay isn't good, dialogue is good, okay, fine. If the gameplay is trash, then maybe the graphics are good. That's one thing. And it's just like, you can't just like have, you know, acceptable graphics, which is Mario Kart World, good gameplay, which is Mario Kart World, and then have like an empty open world. It's like, with no dialogue. I'm like, you have to have something. Do something better than a previous game, and it just doesn't do anything better. Like, honest and truly, I have to ask, like, Mario Kart World defenders, does this game do anything better than previous Mario Kart games? And not just the game itself, the track design too. Like, is it truly, or like the remix as well? Is it truly superior to previous games, or would you just rather be playing another game? Then also factor in the price. It just comes back down to that. That's just my biggest sticking point. It's like, for the price, is this really that much of an improvement? No, it absolutely is not. And if you say it is, you're lying. And it's like, it's just disingenuous. I'm not even trying to say that everyone who's saying so is disingenuous. It's just like, man, I'm a Mario fan, right? I was like, well, was. Then I realized I'm not just a fan of Mario, I'm a fan of good games. But the point is that, like, no, please. And actually, funny story, I found out that my favorite Mario games were outsourced to Hudson Soft and Camelot, so that was fun. But like, getting back on track, I'm like, you know, I understand you're a Mario fan, but good gracious, like, have some standards. Like you really are just a Mario fan and not a fan of quality games. Like, it's some of the comments I've been getting. I'm still getting comments on my Mario Kart video saying 2 hours wasn't long enough. I'm like, dude, the worst part is that my video is still relevant like 4 months later. It's so bad. No, please. Okay, I'm getting like 5th, I think, unless someone gets pushed off. I need to move my stream chat like closer to careful. I need to move. Oh, what in the world was that push? Dude, are you joking? I just got like football tackled into the off-road by another Luigi. The Wii's about to be 20 years old soon. Oh yeah, man. This, honestly, like, the motion control craze, the fact that it was almost 20 years ago was insane to me. By this logic, Mario Kart World being a follow-up to 8, it was doomed from the start. I don't entirely agree with that. They just needed to not phone it in, because Nintendo, I think that coming up with good concepts for new games, like, well, that's what you have time to, like, you know, conceptualize and do. Like, you know, you take that time to think, conceptualize, and, you know, play test, and, you know, get information about, like, what will really improve the game. And I feel like Mario Kart World, just what I'm looking at it, it's just like, that took around like 4 years probably to develop, or less maybe. It looks like it took around like at most 5 years to develop, and the end product is absolutely, like, I can definitely see it was like, okay, that's they were phoning it in, and that's all it was. They're rushing it out, trying to get something to the market. They were just kind of sitting on their hands for the past however long, like 12 years. They're sitting on their hands, and then they did the Booster Course Pass. They did a rush job, ported those tracks over to the Switch, which I'm pretty sure Nintendo's, like, I think their Nintendo EAD, I think it's development, that was a golden, not a star. Whoops. I think Nintendo's development software is also Linux-based, so porting that stuff from mobile to, porting that stuff from a mobile game over to, like Nintendo stuff, I think their software is Linux-based, and not to mention the fact that that doesn't even matter because it's just an OBJ file or DAE file or whichever kind of. I can just look on, probably just look on the models resource honestly and see what the file format was, but like you can just see like probably I think in D8, maybe an FBX, I'm not sure. But just taking a model file, just copy pasting it, changing out the materials, making them look just slightly better, unless it's Toad Circuit. Get him, get him, get him. Oh, I missed. Oh, that's rough, that's rough, that's rough, that's rough, that's rough! Ah, oh, shoot. That wasn't red. But, yeah, they're just importing an OBJ file or whatever to Mario Kart 8. It's like porting it over. This is literally fan work. Oh my goodness. And there was barely even any work that went into that. I'm like, that's why, like, on principle, I'm like, I ain't buying that boost of course pass. You kidding me? Yeah, no, yeah, I agree that Mario Kart World, like, it could have been so much better, and people are acting like, no, it's good. No, it's not. It's just not. It's like, I understand you love Nintendo. It's just not. Nitro Fuel had secret hub. Yes, it did, and that's what, like, one of my biggest arguments is. I put it in that update post. Probably should have made like a small update video as well, just like saying, like, probably like 2 minutes long, saying, hey guys, I played longer. Here's a whole bunch of better kart racers than Mario Kart World, and I think Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel came out at like, I think it was like $30 or something when it came out in 2019. It wasn't a full price game. Whoa, no, 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 no. Okay. Just don't red me. Oh man, that is rough. That could have been really bad because there was like 5 other cars behind me, or players behind me. I just love how I'm not even talking about the gameplay. But yeah, no, Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel, Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. Both of those games were like, you know, older games that you could play instead of World, so it's just like there's no excuse. And even Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, like you can just play the older version, it's better. Just mod the old one. Play this, it's better. It's just like, it's new, it's Nintendo. It's like, it's just not good though. It's just not good. It's just not fun. It's not fun. It's too slow. It's overpriced. It's like, and I've gotten to like someone's going at it against like I was getting into it with somebody who's talking about, oh, well, the frame rates being 30 FPS in 4-player mode is actually unfair to the Switch too. And they said comparing it to Double Dash. I was like, buddy, you gotta, no. You gotta stop. The console is older than most people who even have a Switch. I don't want to hear it. And Nitro Fuel had an absolutely criminal amount of characters. I despise the microtransactions. However, the base game offers more than what Nintendo is offering, and so just based on that, I'd say it's a more worthwhile product. Because like either way, I feel is like it's a scam, like the way that the monetization works for that, and they still haven't improved it. But like, and actually speaking of improving monetization, oh no, aww, and I got shoved out of the way as well. But like speaking of improved monetization, Chocobo GP is actually a pretty fun. Can you stop, Peach? Chocobo GP is actually a really good time once they remove the microtransactions. It has a story mode as well. Get him. Okay, thank you. I dragged the red shell into him. Like I trailed it into him, so he got hit instead. That Funky Kong. All right, so if you just stay in like, he still has a banana. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Oh, the combo. The combo is insane. You're done. You're done. Oh my! You see that? Are you joking? No, I'm getting starred. I should have looked back. Oh my goodness, that timing was immaculate. Are you joking? I backed up. I missed the input again. Just slipped. My controller slipped out of my hand. Are you joking? Oh, this is awful. I literally had the Galaxy Brain play there by like throwing my red shell at the perfect time, and I got punished for it. And I'm getting shocked in last place. This is awful. Alright, got a star. It's over. It's so unbelievably over. There's nothing I can do. Oh no! Oh, I'm in no man's land. In the bunker. It's over. I fumbled that so badly. Oh my gosh. That feels bad. I deserve that though. I literally missed input like 5 times. I panicked. Oh no. Let me see. All right, let's see. Yeah, so Nitro Fueled, better game. Greed is like, just pick your poison. Overpriced at the onset or overpriced once you get the game. Honestly, if you spend around 30 in Nitro Fueled, it's pretty much worth it. Because like, it's got almost too much stuff in it. So like by the time you spend like an extra 30 on it, like you'll have pretty much everything you'd want. But I'm not here to justify microtransactions. They're unacceptable in paid games. But let's see here. Mario Kart World is not even boss fights. Imagine if you can leave the vehicle and interact with the world on another vehicle or free mode. And that's the thing. That's not too much to ask from an $80 video game, you know? Like for there to be more stuff to do. Like it's just like no ask is too tall if you're asking for $80. It's like you're pushing it. So like, you know, you got to give back. Let's see here. Hoping to get a business degree eventually. I hope so too, because and I hope you can get a job with that. I don't just hope you can get a degree. I hope you can get a well-paying job with that as well, because that is not easy. I love learning, but I am a absolutely terrible student. I can only learn like in certain ways. I basically just learn from hands-on experience. And so yeah, no, like for me, school was absolutely awful, and like college was pretty rough as well. Like it was not. It was rough. That's why I just got myself like a barber degree. It's like, you know, I'm just going to trade school. I'm gonna do that. So, that was pretty hands-on. I got a lot of reps in, so that was pretty well. But yeah, no, like school is rough. And trying to get yourself a decent degree, like at a well-paying job. I honestly and truly like hope for the best for anyone trying to get any sort of like education or just trying to better themselves. It's not easy. It's not easy right now. I'm hoping to get like my like software engineering degree as well, because like I started out doing barbering, but I also wanted to like, you know, do more than just that. So that's why I'm doing software engineering right now, and I'm just like been off and on with it because again, I hate learning. Like, well, I hate like classroom settings. It's really bad. Like I can focus, but like I don't know. It's rough. I don't want to just blame it as like, oh, ADHD. Is like, no, it's that plus like just the subject matter. It just bores me to tears. I think we're in third place, right? $40 is discounted multiple times to 10. Yeah, Nitro Fuel is good. MK Road, if you take a look at Kirby Air Riders, that's what I'm saying. Even though Kirby Air Riders is overpriced. It is overpriced, right? It's still, like, you can tell that effort was put into that game. Like, it's like, well, it's a Sakurai game, so that's just gonna be a high-quality game, even though I feel like it's overpriced. It really looks like it's worth around $50, if we're being honest. Oof, like 50, 40, honestly. I'm just saying, like, let's imagine that came out on the Wii U, right? Like, let's just say some of these Switch 2 games. Imagine it in your head seeing it in a Wii U or Wii box, and you're like, see where I'm coming from with these prices, because like these are good games, but they're not expensive games, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not even trying to say, oh yeah, this AAA stuff is better, but it's like, you know, at the end of the day, like, some games just do take more to develop, which is why I can justify the higher price. Like a game like Smash Ultimate, I can see that why that's $60, right? But then to look at a game like Kirby Air Riders, even though it's like, you know, higher fidelity and got all this nice stuff going on, it's like that's still not a game. And then considering how much content the game has in it as well, I think it's just over double the original amount of tracks. That does not justify the $70, and it never will. And I'm hoping to be able to possibly get the game secondhand and play it on my Steam Deck once Switch 2 emulation becomes available. Or like once it becomes better, honestly. It's only a matter of time before it becomes mainstream. Rich Gary want to start a laundromat? That's funny, my granddad did that. think these races have actually been going pretty well so far. I tend to do better. Well, there's one of two different circumstances I'm noticing. Like, I do better whenever I'm just completely silent, and I do better whenever I can just like let my mind and my hands just kind of like operate independently of each other. Because I think I got like Mario Kart, like I think for Mario Kart Wii at least. Please don't run me over. Ah, Giant Daisy! I was scared. I don't know if I got like instincts, but I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to get better habits so I can just kind of play without thinking. Because being able to like kind of play and stream. Oh my goodness, a bomb has appeared in front of me. What do you do? Alright, ow, ow. Alright, that's good. Wheelie. 120 kmh. That's really good. That's really good. Whoa! Don't run me over. Do not slow down. Do not troll me, please. Giantess Daisy. Alright, let me stop. Let me stop. I'll stop. I'll stop. I'll stop. I have a theory that Mario Kart World was unfinished and pushed out the window to meet Switch 2 release. You have a theory? I can almost guarantee you that as a thing, because like I've contributed to several like indie game projects before, and like I've also been like commissioned to help with certain things, and that's like I can literally look at the game and be like, oh my gosh, this is what happened. Like, what was management doing here? I'm just like, because like I went on a rant about like the food items at the end. I'm like, I'm almost certain that was a result of poor management. Games like that don't turn out that way without there being like games being rushed, right? Because games, they don't turn out bad, generally speaking, on purpose. It's usually whenever it's rushed, right? That's usually that's the only reason why you wind up with a bad game. Like people don't, unless like yeah, usually you only get like a bad game when it's rushed. And then if it's like, you know, bad in like an unfun way, it was usually experimental, or it was it's usually experimental, it was intentional, or it was like it wasn't play tested. But it's like there's usually not too many instances where you get a game that's like bare bones like that on purpose. That is so like that does not happen whenever there's someone who's in charge that has like who's passionate. Like, there were passionate people who worked on the game. I'm not even gonna deny that. There was a suit who said minimum viable product. Furukawa was like, ship it now. Because there's no way that Donkey Kong and Pauline as well are only supposed to have 2 costumes. Like, that feels like a Mario Odyssey situation with like the Ruin Kingdom or something. Which game was rushed. Mario Odyssey was also rushed. It's not even a question either. And I think the development time for that game was like probably 4 years. But yeah, no, like, to me it's just like, Mario Kart World is basically like Mario Odyssey again, but like, just worse. And like, from the standpoint of like, just taking what problems it had and just making them worse, and then putting you in a go-kart. Also, can we talk about how beautiful this version of Peach Circuit is? Something about baked lighting, man, like making shadow maps, it just does something for my brain. Oh, please. And don't get bamboozled by the fake box. I'm actually okay with the second place here, because we got 4 or 5 people, I can't tell. I think we're fine. Alright, yeah, we're good. Oh, I didn't see how much VR did I just get? Whoops. Let me just go back here. We got, let's see here. 25 VR. Alright, I just like rushed through that really fast. I refuse to believe that Mario Kart World was in development for 8 years. Luigi is the best Mario brother. Brain Mario. Yeah, no. I refuse to believe that it was in development for 8 years. I believe that it started development like around 2023. Yeah, probably like 2023. No. 2021 or 2, actually. Cause I'm trying to think like I'm trying to think of other games that might have started development around that time. I'm drawing a blank right now because I'm trying to focus on the race. But I'm trying to think, like, you know, how long did games like that take? I'm trying to think of like all the assets they put together and stuff. Like what did that game do? Like how long did that take? I'm thinking. So let's see, Mario Wonder came out in 2023. They're using a new design. I'm trying to think when they started. Like okay, wait, 2023. You know what? I think it might have actually been in like 2022 because that's around the time that. So let's see, what was a Mario movie announced actually? That's probably a good idea to figure that out. Like whenever, like when the first trailer came out. I think around that time, because I'm trying to think of like the Donkey Kong redesign and stuff. I want to say like it had around 5 years. Well, it was probably like being worked on or like conceptualized maybe for 5 years, but then the actual whoa, I hit my own shell. I'm crazy. I'm not winning this. I'm going against the Donkey Kong in a one-on-one. But just trying to think like they definitely that game did not get 5 years of love put into it. I'll put it like that. That game probably got about like 1 year of love, and the rest of it was just like sitting on their hands trying to figure out how do we make this as marketable as possible. Because I don't really buy anything that comes out of corporations' mouths. It's just like you just shouldn't do that. Because oh my gosh, I hate Donkey Kong's new design. Yes, it is awful, man. Okay. Crazy theory, right? Bring back Donkey Kong Jr. That's it. That's literally it. And Donkey Kong Jr. could just get along with young Pauline. That is the solution. Leave regular Donkey Kong alone. Bring back Donkey Kong Jr. and just give him that attitude. Like make him have beef with Mario. That makes just so much more sense, if you ask me. And then just like make Cranky Kong just don't care about that part of the timeline. Like if you're gonna have two different Donkey Kongs, just do that. I don't understand what the problem is. It's like classic Sonic, modern Sonic thing. It's like don't worry, just retcon it. Just make it a separate character. I hate the modern Donkey Kong. And then Kevin Afghani too as Mario. Oh my gracious, like it is not good. And like, honestly, that makes it the whole redesign thing is making it so much easier to just like let modern Nintendo go because they're redesigning all the characters and making them look like bootlegs or something. I'm like, you know what? It's not too hard for me to despise this new era of Nintendo because it looks so much different. Not only than what I'm used to, because that's one thing. It's like, oh, it's nostalgia based, like nostalgia blind. No, it's just like everything's just worse. The designs for Mario and Luigi are actually kind of better, but it's like everything else though is just worse. I did not know that CTR was made to be an intentionally bad game. I did not know that whatsoever. Also, how many people are in this room? I might want to have to go back. Yoshi Desert. I didn't know CTR was made to be a bad game. I know that the main antagonist was intentionally bad, but or like a joke villain, but I didn't know that. That's interesting. Trying to make a game so bad it turns out to be one of the standards in its genre. I feel like even some of the worst games, okay, not worst, but even some of the quote unquote bad games from like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, would be considered masterpieces nowadays, just based on the fact they respect your time and money better. But yeah, they respect your time and money more. One year designing the tracks, 4 years of deciding the dash food. Yeah, no, the food looks so good. It looks amazing, actually. It actually inspired me to like add, start, modeling, 3D modeling my own food. I'm like, whoa, this looks really good. Problem is, the game is bad. Like everything else in the game is so bad. And so I'm just like, wow, I might as well just not hit a blue car. I might as well just, let me just try 3D modeling my own stuff. I might start posting some of my renders out here soon. But, oh, got him. But yeah, no, like, it inspired me to make my own, like, food models and stuff. But I'm just like, what in the world? Like, by the food being so high quality and the game being so terrible, just actually makes the food worse by comparison, because that means they spent too much time on the food. It's like Sonic 06 having really good music. It's like, by the music being good, it actually makes the game worse because it doesn't fit how terrible the game is. You think bad game, bad music? No, terrible game, amazing music. It still causes even more like of a even causes even more of a discrepancy because the music is absolutely banging. Meanwhile, Sonic's breakdancing against a tire, against a curb of a road because he got hit by a tire when running away from a fire tornado that's like glitching all over the place. By the way, I think Sonic 06 is a fun game. Not a good game, fun game. Even the base version. But it's just like the dichotomy, or like the dissonance. It's just like, what in the world? It's so like bizarre. Like the food looks so amazing, and the game is still bad. It's like that looks like it belongs in like a proper like food cooking game, but it's just like it's like a mushroom reskin that's slightly worse, according to the comments, because they said it doesn't actually let you dodge blue shells. Oh please. Also, the dash food, I'm trying to figure out too, and this is what I mean by mismanagement as well. And this is why like literally, like I was gonna go on an even bigger rant about the dash food. The fact that they made it so you can't dodge blue shells with the dash food, aw. They made it so you can't dodge blue shells because that would mean that all the dash food would be a guaranteed blue shell dodge because they're in specific places around the track, or like around the open world. So that means they had the foresight to make sure you couldn't just get a free blue shell dodge with them, yet like so much of the game is still broken. And I'm just like, you've got to be kidding me with that. Like there's no way that they had the foresight for that, but they couldn't bother to make it so that the dash food, they couldn't bother to make it so that you don't slow down in off-road. It's just absolutely bananas. Like it just it's just like so frustrating because I feel like I'm just like, I can hear the developer just like banging their head against the keyboard, just being like, we don't have enough time for this. I feel so bad for the devs. It's like so frustrating. I can feel their pain through this. And like, I guess like something that a lot of people that's been lost on them, I don't have anything against the Mario Kart World developers themselves, really. I'm pretty sure that most of them are like overworked. Maybe they're paid well, but I've got a strong feeling that they're overworked over there. I don't really know of any company that wouldn't overwork their employees. I've heard rumors about them working well, about them being treated well. I don't know for sure. But like, I don't have anything against the developers themselves. Like, and I guess people didn't understand that. Ow! Oh, I'm getting bombed by my own bomb. No, I'm not. Okay, no, I'm not. But it's like one of the funniest things about like Sir Musty's video is that he was like, yeah, you're like, he's like, you're punching at a fellow developer. I'm like, buddy, they are a billion-dollar corporation and I am a single person. I'm not punching, like, I'm punching up. That's what you're supposed to do, and I don't have anything against the developers themselves. That's such an irresponsible mindset to have, is to be against like developers who are like at the lowest rungs of the ladder. Like, it's like, my disdain is for the management and for the suits that ruined the game, that made it bad. It's like the people who are actually working on it, I think generally speaking, are pretty passionate about it. I don't know that for sure, but it's just like, my disdain is not for the people on the ground floor. Like, I'm not the kind of person who will go yell at somebody at like a fast food restaurant for their food being bad. In fact, I actually tip fast food employees. Like, I don't go to sit down restaurants because like tipping culture, at least like, is pretty disgusting. And so like, I actually just don't go to those restaurants. I just cook at home. But then if I do go out and I do go to like a fast food restaurant, I'll actually tip I'll sometimes tip the like the person at the window or whatever, because I know they're being underpaid. So like, it's just ridiculous. Like, they're like, oh no, like you're just punching at the developers. Like, no. Let's get one thing straight. Like, I don't do that. I've been in like positions where like I'm a developer myself. Why the heck would I do that? And I started getting the Pirate Software comparisons. I'm like, all right, buddy, you're just like that's all right. You got it. How cool it would be to see Robotnik from Adventure Sonic the Hedgehog. You see, now we're talking. So I want that, and I also want Boom Knuckles specifically, because that's like an entirely separate character from regular Knuckles. So that would be cool to see. I also want Styx to come back, and I'm trying to think of like, who was I thinking of? Dang it, who was it? Oh yeah, Shara and what's her name from the, was it Merlina, I think? Yeah, so from the Secret Rings and Black Knight, I want them to come back as well. Because I remember someone saying that, I think it might be like the Gaming Brit show, they were like, oh yeah, Maria is one of the best rendered Sonic characters that's ever been, one of the best looking human characters that's ever been in a Sonic game. I'm like, alright, so you did not play the Black Knight or Secret Rings. I'm just like, no, those characters looked fine. They were just like anime styled. Yeah, they fit in perfectly, but everyone wants to forget that. Like that was literally the same year as 06. We also got Shara and Eraser Gen. They look fine. And I was just like, I just love how people just like to like cherry pick with Sonic stuff, because I'm not even that huge of a Sonic fan. Okay, I won't admit to being that huge of a Sonic fan, but it's just like people just like cherry pick like parts of Sonic because they just want to just make their own like things up about it. Which, you know, I get it. They want to be whatever they want to be, but it's just like you can't. I'm saying if you're gonna be like, credible or something, I'm like you gotta like make sure you have at least some of your facts straight. And it's like, well, I think this is the best looking. I was like, we've had like human Sonic characters that look fine for years. There's just a few that look egregiously bad. And then you have no such distaste for the new Donkers in Mario Odyssey, which at the time look awful. They looked awful, and even to this day look awful. Then we had the human characters that look in Mario Golf and stuff. They weren't looking too hot either, to be honest. They looked like they were straight out of Ape Escape. So I'm just like, in Ape Escape they look fine there, but not when stood next to Mario characters. Like, there's two different like clashing art styles. Not that they look bad necessarily, they just don't fit the Nintendo. Like they don't really fit it with Mario characters very well. What? You just respawned on top of me. All right, one of you is getting green. Go. All right, got it. Oh, the banana. Oh, I just dodged the banana. Ouch. Quit it. Yeah, anime definitely fits Sonic characters the best. I'm trying to think. Okay. Alright. I am so sorry I keep bringing this up. Balan Wonderworld characters, right? Put them next to Sonic characters. Perfect fit. And I think it's just like has to do with like the same artist who made both. But it's just like if you put what's his name? The two like boy and girl characters next to each other, put them like right next to Sonic. That's just like easily fits right in. So like, oh come on. And like when I bring up Balan Wonderworld with the discussions about like anything, honestly, the worst part about that game was the price. Everything else was like experimental, it was experimental, and I respect that over being like overly safe. Like there was a lot wrong with it, and it was literally comes down to the price. I will never forgive the price, but the game itself, whew, it's fine. It's fine. And then just not even to talk about like how good it is for like accessibility, like having a platform with like good accessibility. I'm just like, I can't hate it. I can't bring myself to even dislike it. It's just like so much of that game struck a chord with me when it really shouldn't have. So I'm just like, you know what? Like the music, the art style, the character designs, like everything just kind of worked for me. It's just like the gameplay was just, yeah, it just worked. I guess it's just one of those games. It's like that's like my guiltiest pleasure, and I'll never understand why that game like resonates with me so much. But I'm not gonna sit here and tell you it's a good game because it's not. But if you find it on sale for like $1, because I think I got it for like $4 like a couple years ago, get it. It's we're just experiencing to like just to understand what it was. Let's see here. Let's see. I like Trip. I do want Trip. I think the default state for game developers being overworked, sadly, and when they try to unionize, hoping for a better situation. That's why I'm really thankful for the, what is it, like the democratization or whatever it's called, democratizing of video game development. That was so close. I love how video game development is becoming more like YouTube, and YouTube was the best thing to happen to Hollywood and to like the film industry and stuff, and like film, animation, what have you. That and like Newgrounds and other animation platforms and stuff, because independent creations are just so much inherently better than like $1 billion, $1 million productions. It's not even close. Because I think I've watched more like YouTube and stuff than I have movies and TV shows. It's just better, and I actually don't really like movie directing. I don't like their sensibilities really. Like Hollywood especially, I don't like any of it really. I think the only thing I've really liked is like Spider-Verse and I guess the SpongeBob movie kinda. Oh, and Madagascar. That's like a different story. But I'm just saying, like, in terms of like actual like Hollywood productions, never been a fan. Never really cared for Disney, never really cared for DreamWorks, never really cared for Pixar. It's just like And so, but then you have like independent animation and stuff. Like I've just seen like random like fan animations of like, well, he who shall not be named, Brother Z, good gracious, get an alt account, dude. And then like various different like just fan animations I've seen over the years, like SFM. Like it's just better. Let's see. Can I ask a very controversial question? Thoughts on Scott? Wait, hold on. Let me see. Thoughts on Scott the Wadge? He's a person, definitely. Let's see here. I'd have to think about that one. I'll come back to that. But it's like overall, it's just I'm neutral, I guess. I never really watched them all that much. Let's see. Can I ask a very controversial question? Oh yeah. Do you consider games like Mario, Sonic, Mega Man, Zelda, Pokemon anime, or cartoon? Depends on the target audience. I think that if it's like the Super Mario, like the OVA and the Sonic OVA, those are all obviously anime. Zelda cartoon, the Deke cartoons, those were all cartoons though, because I think they were mostly animated, storyboard, and all that stuff in America. And let's see, Pokemon anime is also that's anime. Biggest issue is balance, how people treat it as a traditional platform. They choose to criticize it as a transformation of power-ups in the real different forms. The game is a Metroidvania. Exactly. It's like, and that's the thing, right? I said this about my Mario 64 video. You need to be able to meet games on their own terms, right? I'm not here to say that you have to like you're not allowed to compare games, but at least when you're like trying to enjoy them, like I'm not even saying, oh, give them a chance. It's like you have to like literally like pretend other games don't exist, and then like, well, when the game deserves it, because Balan actually did deserve the critical thrashing for the price. Had they released it for like $10, and then I'd be like, okay. But now that enough time has passed, I feel like I can just look at the game as like, you know, as its own thing. And yeah, when you play the game like that, with that in mind, it's actually like good, and it's like actually good. I'm not even gonna sit here and be like, oh, it's like good for this. No, it's, well, like I guess for like a game that you get for like on a budget is good. But I'm just saying like so much of it is just they got so much right with it, and it's so experimental. And it's like there's not really much else on the market like it. And so I'm just like I don't respect the price. I don't respect the price whatsoever. But I respect what they were trying to do, and I respect them trying to like, you know, make like a new just concept, because you don't get a lot of those. And that's why I appreciate games like Yooka-Ri Playly, and that's why I appreciate getting Notch in the Off-Road, and that's why I appreciate Bubsy 4D coming out, because I'm actually looking forward to that too. I need to do that my video on the on the demo and stuff, because like I'm super behind on that. This life's been happening in the meantime though. Like I need to get back on my Bubsy stuff, because I did a short Bubsy 3D stream a while back. That was way too long ago. And that was actually pretty fun. And then Pariah, that guy, I forgot, 6'9" something. Well, no, 6'2". I forgot it. This is 6'9". I think it's like 6'9" or something, or 6'5". He did his video on it. I was like, oh my gosh, yes, that's what I was trying to say. Is like it's not a good game like in a traditional sense, but if you don't compare it to Mario 64 or like other games that like came out like around the time, it was actually fine. It was like it was fine. And then the way it looks, it's also distinct. I'm glad he pointed that out as well. He basically said everything I was gonna say for my video, except there's a few other minute details I was gonna give out. But like for the most part, if you want to know my thoughts on Bubsy 3D, that's pretty much what I was gonna say. My only difference would be like, my only difference would have been like saying something like, that the times that they were released, it's like, oh, they were released like around Mario 64. I was like, that they were in development. They didn't just like make Bubsy 3D like right after Mario 64. Like they literally had to work years before getting to that point. But let's see, getting super off track. But yeah, no, Balan was actually a like very experimental game. It was actually a pretty good game. And another thing about the game, are you joking? I'm getting destroyed. Come on. Let me just look at my VR here. Okay, we're still like 5,500. Let's see if we can't. Let's see, what time is it? All right. Oof, it's almost 2:30. All right, I'll have to go here soon. Probably gonna be like 2 more races. The funniest thing about Balan Wonderworld about the movement speed, the movement speed actually isn't that big a deal because different costumes actually change your movement speed. So I think the spinning wolf makes you walk slower, but the floating teapot thing actually lets you run faster, and not like it's not like it's like a passive ability. So because a lot of the costumes have like passive things, and that's one of them, is that they can like one of them, some of them make you run faster than others, which people don't know because they just look at the game, oh, bad game, and just like keep it running. Making fun of it was funny and also warranted, but also like looking at it like objectively just by itself, yeah, that was like it's actually it's like inoffensive, really. I just wish people could have kept that energy from Mario Kart World being overpriced, but you know, because like, you know, in about 5 years, yeah, in about 5 years when Mario Kart World is like kind of, you know, like more like just people are just like kind of over it. I'm okay with people enjoying it, but I'm just like, don't go defending games that are trying to set like new terrible standards. Like, don't go buying them, defending them. Like, wait a little bit. If you like the game, it's okay. Let's not normalize bad behavior in the industry. That's like another. That's a video for like. That's a topic for like a whole video, honestly. It's like I was gonna make a video saying, it's okay to like Sonic Boom now, and here's why. And it's basically gonna be like enough time has passed that to us, like, you know, this won't impact the direction the series will take anymore. Like, you know, Sonic 06 is good now. It's okay to like it because it's been enough time, you know. And I'm thinking like Sonic Forces. That's what gonna do. It's about Sonic Forces because I don't even like Forces. But it's like, if you enjoy the game for any reason, I understand why. We've had several games come out since then, and so now I'm like, okay, be open about it. Like, say what you like about it. Because there's actually some things about it I do like. Not a great game, but I'm just like, you know, mind the game and, you know, endorsing the game, like, that won't encourage Sega's behavior. And I think that game actually came out for $40, if I'm not mistaken. So like, even when at the time it was actually a little overhated. But no, never mind. It wasn't. I was thinking about it, and then like the image in my head, just like the image of whatchamacallit, Tails going, Sonic, help me, or just that cutscene popped into my head. I was like, you know what? I take it back. So we had a lapse of my judgment mid-sentence. I was like, you know what? Nah, they deserved it. Then the oh my gosh, in Null Space 2, yeah, no, that game deserved it. I'm sorry, but it's okay to like it now. Just give it some time. Like, just hold on. Let's see here. Oh man, I'm behind on chat again. Trying to race, talking, race, talking, keep up the chat at the same time is a bit rough. Let's see here. Let's see, let me scroll up on my chat here. Let me just get to a ramp. Get to a ramp. Scroll up. Switch version. Okay, yeah. Let's see here. Is a game over kind of a bad ending? I think a game over. I think that's like, I guess like a bad ending, like a timeline and a bad ending. I guess maybe. Let's see here. Who else who doesn't? Yeah, no, I don't care for like mainstream movies or anything at all. It doesn't appeal to me. And like, it's just like I am a social movie watcher. I do not have Netflix. I do not have Hulu. I do not have anything but okay, I'm sorry, I'll come clean. It's my only streaming. It's the only thing I use. I use YouTube Premium. I'm on a family plan. I'm sorry. I'm a shill. I'm sorry. It's just I can't. It is the only service I pay for. That's the only subscription service I have is YouTube Premium, because of ad-free viewing and also like some of like the playback features. I'm like, you know what? We're on a family plan. It keeps. Like, I told like some of my friends about it. I was like, hey, you want to get a family plan? It's like, okay, yeah, sure. And so we all like on the same one. But like outside of that, I disagree with having to do that. But it's just like one thing. That's my only one. I usually am not on board with that. But also I'm also like kind of, you know, helping smaller creators and also not getting ads. I'm just like, okay, fine. It's like I'll compromise this one time. But outside of that, I try to avoid streaming services wherever I can. Because actually, I use like, even for my video editing software, I don't use anything subscription based, or for like my thumbnails I use Krita instead. So I don't bother with subscriptions at all. Except for one instance with subscription services. But yeah, no, like no, I don't bother with Hollywood. Like, if there's anything that I want to watch that's like on Hollywood, you will be able to stream it one way or another. You will be able to find it online after it's come out. And like it's just not worth it for me personally. Let me see here. Whoa! Let's see. In Valen, you unlock better transformations. Let's see. You unlock transformation, you can stack up and down, go to other older levels. That's the other part too. Yeah, like you can, and that's the thing. You like take different abilities different places, and it's just like it's not a fast-paced game. It's not a fluid game. It's just a game where you kind of like walk around and just kind of do stuff, which is the same reason why I actually enjoy Donkey Kong 64, because the game, it's not about movement. It's about just kind of like having an interactive world, right? And just being able to just like go around and just see what stuff does, and you can experiment and stuff. Because then you have like you just take different abilities different places and just see how you can navigate with them. Then in Donkey Kong 64, like a game like that, right? It's not about like, you know, tight platforming or jumping and stuff. It's about world interactivity. And I was watching someone stream saying, "Oh yeah, I don't like Donkey Kong 64. It's like it's a bad game. It's barely even a platformer." It's like the point isn't it being a platformer. It's to explore and just do stuff. Like the way you enter a level and the way you exit a level are two totally different states, right? So you enter the level and it's like there's a whole bunch of gates that's closed, a whole bunch of buttons you need to push, and a whole bunch of different objects and stuff that are like changed. By the time you leave, the level is almost entirely changed, which is the point. It's like not just about platforming or anything like that. It's about just exploring the world and just like getting to interact with this interactivity. I'll bite my tongue on Mario Odyssey comments about how it completely fails to do that. Whoops, I said it anyway. I can't stand that game, man. It poisoned our water supply, burned our crops, and delivered a plague onto my house. I can't. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate that game so much. God, I hate it. I'm sorry. I love how people, they also show up on my channel like, "What's with the Mario Odyssey game?" I'm like, "Oh, buddy, you have no idea." Golly, man. Whew. Can't wait till that comes out. I think the document's like at like over 3,000, like the 30,000 words already. Let's see here. Let's see, Metroidvania. It's the Metroidvania, not Mario clone. Nintendo brought back the dub for Entertainment Gamers Reward Program. Let's see. I mean, Nintendo Partner Reward Program. If Nintendo brings back the partnering program, oh, it crashed. Crud. Oh no. Uh-oh. 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 What just happened? Have we crashed? We have crashed. Okay. Well, what a way to end that stream out. I don't want to end off like that. I'll do like another race. I'm actually enjoying this more than I thought I would. Let's see. So Nintendo, like the partner. So by partner reward program, are you talking about the partner program where they did like they forced you to give money to Nintendo to like talk about their games? Because if they do that, I am going to become a Sonic channel officially. I'm so glad that like we're all like kind of like in the same like headspace about like certain things, like, you know, Balan and stuff. Because like here's the thing, right? I don't actually want every single person to agree with me. I just want everyone to be able to kind of like, I want to be able to convey my perspective. Like, and so people can understand, we can have a discussion. Because like, it's like, I don't want you to have the same thing. I want people to just like, hey, here's my favorite thing. Here's why. Here's my favorite thing. Here's why you will also enjoy it, right? That's the conversation I want to have. And it's like, okay, here's the thing I do like or don't like. Here's the reasons why I feel like it wasn't worth my money. Or like, you know, I want those discussions. They're healthier than just being in an echo chamber. People will be like, oh, you're in an echo chamber, Everyone, you know, that's around you hates the same thing, likes the same things. Like, no, I want everyone to have their own opinions, because everyone having the same opinions is weird. So, I'm just like, let's all have a discussion here. And, you know, that's what I actually like. So it's like, I'm glad I'm able to convey that, like, I'm like, we're kind of like seeing each other out here. We're like hearing each other out here. But, what is your favorite kart racer and why is it Smurf Kart Racer? Okay. I am so sorry that I enjoyed that game. I hate the fact that I enjoyed it because, okay, you know what? You know what? Okay. I might just do one more race here, then go to Smurf Kart Racer. I'll explain to you why I actually like it, but basically, like the boosting in that game. So the boosting in that game, for absolutely no reason at all, it's cumulative, right? The boosting. So if you get a speed boost, right? And let's say it's supposed to set your speed to like, let's say it's supposed to set your speed to like 20 units per second. You get a boost. It sets it to not. It doesn't set it to a static 10. It sets it plus 10. So if you get a whole bunch of boosts in a row and continue to boost, you will literally, like, I don't think there's even a speed cap. You can go so ridiculously fast in that game, and the controls are actually pretty good. And it's just like, why am I having so much fun with this? I was playing this with a cousin of mine, actually. We were like, dude, why is this actually, like, it's not good, but it's like, it's so much fun. It's crazy. Like, I don't understand how that game actually turned out. Like, it's like, okay, look, don't go out and buy it. Like, don't, obviously. But like, just me being like a kart racer, like, enthusiast, like, I'm like, ooh, let me try this. Let me try this out as a joke. Let me see how it is. Like, I looked at a little bit of game, but I'm like, okay, I'll at least see what if it's like, if it's worth my money. I got around $4 worth of fun out of it, not gonna lie. Especially when we're like, it's like almost midnight and we're all delirious. It was hilarious. See, this layout's been changed slightly to be less steep in the middle. For some reason, I've always had a soft spot for Yoshi Desert. It's one of those tracks that I feel like doesn't get, like, it's like kind of like a forgotten track, which makes it one that I enjoy doing. I don't know why I just beeline straight for the water there. This is not Mario Kart 7. I think this road texture is taken from Mario Kart 8. Let me look at the... Yeah, it is. Let me see here. Mario Kart just Crash Bandicoot. Let's see. Let's see here. Okay, for real. My hot take. I enjoy... Oh, shoot. I enjoy Balan. Didn't enjoy Odyssey or Sonic Mania. Don't enjoy Balan. Don't enjoy DK64. Fair. Don't enjoy Odyssey or Sonic Mania. I love Sonic Superstars and 3D. Okay, so... Okay. Ooh, that is so interesting. I don't like Mania as much as everyone else does. I actually, like, okay, here's the thing, right? I enjoy it. I love that game. I love that game for everyone else, but it's just like 2D Sonic just doesn't, like, it's never clicked with me. The camera is too zoomed in and doesn't zoom to the right. If it did the Sonic CD thing, I would enjoy it so much more. Sonic Superstars camera zooms out, and that makes it, like, that just makes it so much better. Now, the competition mode is actually what I really enjoy about... Get out of the way! Aw, crud. But the multiplayer is actually what I enjoy from Sonic Mania. But actually playing it by itself, like the campaign mode, I actually don't enjoy it very much. And like 2D Sonic in general, I don't really like it very much. I really just like it for the multiplayer. Because that's fun. But just playing it by yourself, like, kind of time attack, it's like 2D Sonic, right? I'm not a huge fan of it. But living in multiplayer, then that's what makes it fun. So let's see. We're going to exit here. Let's see. And then we're just going to play like a quick game of Sonic, of Smurf Kart, and then end it there. Yeah, and that's my thing too. And people say, "Oh, why are you calling games about Sonic Mania being a ROM hack?" Right? That's my thing. When I say a game feels like a ROM hack, I feel like I'm overpaying for something that's like too derivative. And like, there's nothing wrong with having a sequel that's derivative, but the difference between a game like Mario Galaxy 2 versus a game like Mario Kart World is that Mario Kart World didn't have Mario Galaxy 2 didn't have a 12-year gap between releases. It had about like a 6-year gap, I think. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10. So yeah, 4-year gap between releases. Mario Kart World had over over 10 years, and that's the difference. Like, if you're just gonna wait that long and just like, okay, let's the same game but again, I don't think that's acceptable. All right, so hold on, I'm about to bring it up again here. I think my screen's missized. Hold on, let me fix that. You know, I won't do that because I don't want to mess with the I don't want to mess with the stream. Actually, I'll just do this. All right, here we are. Got Smurf cart, and yeah, it's got multiplayer. So let's just do like a regular free race. I was playing a Smurfette, my favorite character. She's got my favorite she's got like my favorite special item, because actually every character has their own like unique item, like Double Dash, which was pretty insane. Game's a little bit ugly. Now speed, fun, set it to hyper speed, AI, hard, items, all items, races, free. I'll just do like one race, maybe one or two. So let's see here. What was the best one? I think Phalescent Caves was like the best track. This game doesn't have that many good tracks. There's like 3 good tracks. Let me see here. So, didn't enjoy Odyssey, Mania, like Sonic Superstars. 3D World is also, it's the quintessential Mario game, by the way. It's like when you think Super Mario, that's the game that comes to mind. So I love 3D World, and it's also multiplayer. I love local multiplayer. Put it in every game. Put it in every single game. I don't care. Like, just like make it like actual multiplayer. Give me a character I can just move around the map with someone else. Instantly puts the game up 2 points. Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric, bad game, multiplayer. That literally adds like 2 or 3 like extra points in my book. It's like if you're gonna make me suffer, let me suffer with a friend when we're like not in the right state of mind. And yeah, but also just okay, right? This game is so ridiculously fast, and like the controls, it's a little like stiff looking, but it works. It works, right? So like the steering, it's like it looks janky as all heck. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Get me out of this. So you got the acorn, which is like a green shell. I think that the hornet is a green shell. Then this is like an ultimate that you have here, because Smurf Cart needs an ultimate. This like makes other racers dizzy and it speeds you up. I think someone else gets like a machine gun or something. I can't remember who it was, but they get like they basically get like a machine gun on their car. I think the leaf speeds you up, the mint leaf, yeah. And then I think this like, yeah, it's like a just like a drop item. Secondly, you can actually take this route here, like it sends you through a bubble. Oh yeah, the original Smurf Racer on PS1. Oh yeah. I played that for just a little bit. I thought it was pretty good. I think the tracks were a little on the rough side. The first track was really good, and this actually feels like a sequel to that, funnily enough. And the drifting here is actually pretty good too. I think there's tricks. Yeah, there are tricks. Ow. I think this horn, I can't remember what it does. It's been a little bit since I played this. But if you see, there's actually no air drag. It's actually the opposite. Oh no, it put me to sleep. Hold on, let me use this. Yeah, there you go. So, got him. Do I have a rear view mirror? I think I do, right? Oh, I forgot the button. No. Hey, there it is. All right. Oh, I'm choosing my Mario Kart controls. It's on the like the top face button instead of, because I'm playing on an 8-bit controller. It's on my X button. I'm holding B to accelerate. Let me see here. It's got like the Mario, like the Nintendo configuration. So it's like A, B, X, Y. A is on the very left. And the Y, well, the X button's at the top. So like I can't really, I have to claw grip for my rear view mirror. But yeah, no, the CPUs actually aren't that much of a pushover either. Like you can probably hover around like second place, but you're not just gonna be able to just like kind of like mindlessly get first, because they actually put up a fight if you like if you're not like paying attention. They can overtake you really easily. You can get comboed as well. Shoot. Bubble shield. Got him. That sound when the B hits someone is so funny. It was a little irritating at first, but it's actually kind of funny. No, please! Block. You see that? Move, move. I'll take the other one. Click this shortcut here. So I want to stay safe. No! Get him! Oh, get out of the way. They almost beat me. So that was like a pretty basic, like that one was like the track's like okay. But I'll show you what the best track is in this game. And it's the, I think it's on the, is it on the roof? I think it's on the roof. Yeah, I think that's the best track. One of the two. Either way, the last two tracks of this game are absolute bangers. Hot take, I feel a confident game usually releases a demo. If a game doesn't have a free demo, there's a good chance the devs don't oh, I believe in that wholeheartedly. Yeah, you need to be like, if you're confident that your game's good, like you got to release like free demos. Plenty of gameplay showcases and stuff, and like feature showcases. Because if you don't get that, then like, yeah, you're probably trying to scam somebody. That's what was so like scary about Mario Kart World. I was like, okay, why are you not letting people see what the game is? It's like, oh, because there's literally nothing. And also, this track lets you go so ridiculously fast. Like getting like 1 or 2 boost items is almost too much. If I stop getting comboed. Oh, the sleep item is a little annoying. Alright, so here's where like you start flying. So provided I don't get hit by too much stuff, then I'll wind up like getting way faster here. So the bubble carries your momentum once you hit the ground. So what you need to do is like just keep carrying this momentum, drift, and then your drift boosts just like start to compound on each other, and it just gets to a point where you can barely. Come on, that's such a bad demonstration. But like when you get into a good flow state, you start to fly across these tracks. Try to commentate and play at the same time is a problem. Wait. Stop bumping me. Ah, come on. Oh no, got the hiccups. That's what this item does. It makes you like bounce in place a whole bunch. Reminds me of Arcade GP. I think it's like the bunny rabbit thing. The bunny hood or something. Oh, come on. No, I hit the top of the cage. I was going too fast. I'm not here to convince anyone that this game is a good game, or even that's better than Mario Kart World. Just saying, I would rather play this than Mario Kart World, because I've had more fun with it. Even if that was in spite of the game. Not to mention that's more traveling. Like, sorry, not more traveling. It's like more like competition here because the computers actually don't really let up that much. Drift, drift. There we go. No, I was going too fast again. Dang it. Oh, please. Okay, yeah. But no, like this game honestly is like it's inoffensive really. Like it's like people want to look at like they'll look at something that's like, okay, it's not Mario Kart, therefore it's inferior. I'm like, no. Let's not kid ourselves here. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Let's see, this one. Korean Mansion? It does actually. But yeah, going back to like that glorified ROM hack, that's absolutely how I felt about Sonic Mania. It's like a glorified and also slightly lesser Sonic 3 because it didn't have that good of a story. Which I feel like stories, I'm sorry, how hard is it to like get like good like storyboard artist, because that's really what you need. Because Sonic stories and the classic games are basically storyboards anyway. Like, how hard is it to find somebody to write you a storyboard? I guess it can't be that hard. Because I think that Crash 4 actually did a pretty good job with the time traveling story as well, and I don't think it, you know, relied on nostalgia that much. Whoa! Let's see here. Like the vibes. Yeah, Smurfs games aren't as bad as you think. For each Smurfs platformer, guys, nameplate did my fun. Rare levels. Okay, yeah, I did see that. Smurfs Dreams, I think is what it's called. That, it looked interesting to me. And that's the thing, right? So, I think game development is getting to the point where a lot of, like, small studios are kind of, like, getting their feet wet with, like, licensed games. And they're making actually good games. Because I think that, you know, the Slap City people, I forgot their name. They got to start with Slap City, but they started making the Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl games. And All-Star Brawl 2 is just a straight up, like, it's like a serviceable Smash Bros. Alternative. I'm not going to say it's better entirely. I'm not even going to, like, kid you. Like, I'm not such a contrarian to the point where I'm like, oh yeah, it's a better Smash. It's not a better Smash Bros. I'm sorry. But if you're looking for, like, actually, like, a good platform fighter to play that's, like, not Smash Brothers, absolutely go for it. Like, it's a good video game. Like, it's like a great one, actually. I want to say it's like it's like a 8, honestly. Only thing is missing, I like playing Smash Bros. Casually. I just combo it myself. I like playing Smash Bros. Casually with items, and it's just like it's lacking that, and it's lacking, like, you know, like significant story content or like one player mode. And so that's one thing I like. I'm like, all right, yeah, that does drag it down. But in terms of, like, just a fun game to play, absolutely. Like, if your money will be well spent on that game. Let's see here. How does a Smurf race have faster gameplay in the latest Mario Kart? That's what I'm saying! Like, why is this game faster? It makes no sense. Like, I literally go from playing Mario Kart to this, and it's faster. How? How does it even happen? Like, that honestly makes no sense. I'm so upset about that. Let's see. Speaking of Crash 4, you think Wrath of Cortex is underappreciated? Okay, so do I. So here's the thing, right? Wrath of Cortex was my first ever Crash Bandicoot game. I never tried a game before it. And going from that to the other games that are, like, you know, more quote-unquote focused was actually a bit of a culture shock. I was expecting there to be more variety, and I actually got bored with Crash 1 because it was just pure platforming all the time. I'm like, you know what? I'm actually kind of starting to miss the vehicles a little bit. It's, like, I'm not going to sit here and act like it's better than the other games, but also it's like, well, it's just like a preference thing for me. It's, I think, Wrath of Cortex, I don't want to say it's I don't think it's underrated. I think it's overhated is a thing, right? Because, like, the amount of variety and, like, stuff that went into it, and I could definitely tell the production value was off. But just, like, as a person who's like, that's my very first experience with a Crash game, it's actually not a bad place to start, really. It was just, like, it definitely felt off, though. The game feels weirdly... Okay. To sum up the vibes of that game, and I hate using that word, but, like, this, like, the atmosphere I get from that game, it reminds me of being in, like, a stage play. Like, it's a very, very, like, dark game, and the lighting is really weird. Isn't it? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I like it, but it's like, it's a weirdly, like, visually, like, dark game. Oh, I just got shot with, that's someone else's special. They have, like, arrows they can shoot you with. Because, of course, this game has, this game has more unique items than Mario Kart World, somehow. No, wait! Aw, crud. But yeah, no, Wrath of Cortex I think is underappreciated, definitely. And I think it's, like, slightly overhated. I don't think it's underrated, though. Like, I think it's adequately rated, because I've heard mixed okay, well, I've heard mixed things about it, but I don't think anyone's, like, in recent years, I don't think people have been too harsh on it. I just don't think people are giving it enough credit, though. Like, I think that, yeah, I think it is underappreciated. That's a really good way to put it. Yeesh, I'm not really that chatty of a person in real life. Well, like, not that chatty. So my voice is actually going hoarse here from me, like, just not talking very much. Let me see here. I'm just gonna do this race here, and we'll finish up. And I'll just like chat first a little bit, and then we'll call it there. So I actually didn't mean to stream for this long. It's just meant to go for like an hour. I forgot how much I enjoyed doing this though, and I've actually got like a much bigger audience now than whenever I was streaming previously, and so we've got a lot more people. I still need to finish Super Mario Star Road as well. Ow! All right, that's it. Yeah, I was saying, this game actually puts up a fight, which was shocking because in Mario Kart World, I mean, first place on my very first like knockout tour. We were on 150cc. That game is absurdly slow. Let's see here. If you live alone, does it make sense? Wait. If you live alone, it makes sense you don't get to talk much. Oh no, I talk a lot, like whenever I'm like at work and stuff, like in the barbershop I do. But like not like I'm not like talking to myself very much, if that makes sense. And so like pretty much if I'm like talking like I'm not like, you know, constantly this, oh that looks terrible. Oh my gosh, I've never seen that. Oh no. But yeah, no, when I'm at work I actually talk pretty often, but I'm pretty much left alone. Like I only really talk with my clients just like a few words really, but not like all the time. And then like even at home I'm just pretty reclusive as well. So like yeah, I don't talk that much, I guess. Usually like when when I'm at folks over, then like I'll probably talk some, but like usually they're the ones like they're chatting. I'm more of like a listener than a talker. But yeah, I think we're just gonna go ahead and call it there. I can't believe we're ending off on Smurf Racer of all things. But let's see. You strike me as someone who doesn't read, not much into movies, much. Yeah, I'm like, the thing is, I'm like I'm like mostly retro player, but I'm not opposed to new stuff. The problem is that there's just, okay, here's the thing, right? I'm not into a whole lot of like mainstream new stuff, and I'm not even just doing it to be a contrarian. It's just like a lot of the design sensibilities just don't resonate with me very much. And it's just like most things that are most popular is also profitable, which means it's gonna cost me a lot of money, which means I don't want to deal with it because I'm just like they're trying to constantly drain me of my like time and resources, which I just morally disagree with. It's like, oh yeah, let's play this really popular game, and it's just like, what is it? It's like, oh, it's this live service game. I'm like, oh cool, no thanks. Like I'm not like it's like hey here, take a I don't even know what I can say on YouTube. It's like, you know, take this this particular object, use this particular substance, right? And I'm just like, I'm not into doing stuff like that. Like I don't want to wind up getting hooked on something that's like that has the potential to take money from me. I'd rather not do that. Hence why like I just tend to stick to older games. Like, and it's not even that I want to, it's that like just newer stuff just isn't resonating with me. And it's not even a nostalgia thing, it's just straight up newer games just aren't made in a way that I like. Aside, unless your name is like Ukulele, or like Replay, which again, like I know, it's like supposed to be like harken back to like older games, but still, like some newer stuff that comes out. I'm trying to think of what the most. Oh yeah, Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Like that was, yeah, I just got that game. It's like I think that might be one of the latest games I purchased. That was pretty good, and I think Bakeru. Actually, you know what? Let's see here. That game's actually not too bad either. And I actually played that recently, and I don't have enough time to like play through a full level, but I actually do need to go. What time is it? Oh yeah, I need to go. But yeah, no. Like I'm not opposed to new stuff. I'm just opposed to like new design sensibilities, where it's like constantly keep adding games, like keep adding on new stuff, make it live, and then it gets shut down eventually, and you waste all your time and money. It's like I don't want like a piece of my history, like the time I spent to just die. I think my last straw with a game like that, I think, was Knockout City. Whenever that died, that was not cool. Like I actually did enjoy that game. I wasn't on it constantly, but it's just like, you know, I still wanted to be able to play it. You know, I'm trying to think of like where I can get it from again if I want to play it. But it's just like you get so attached to this game that's like half finished, like no quarter finished, and then let's see here, yeah. This is one that I've been enjoying. It's kind of mid, to be honest. I like looking at it. Visually, I like looking at it. Bakaru, like Bakaru. I'm not sure how to say it, but pretty much like they'll have like yeah, these games that come out. It's like, oh yeah, do you want to like try out this new game? I'm like, not really, to be honest, because it's just like I don't want to get invested in something that I know can be taken away from me. And like that's my other thing about like the likes of like AI and things like that. I'm just like, yeah, I'm not gonna use this service that I know could be taken away from me at any time, or like, you know, it's like temporary. And I mean, like, even okay, other things like with AI, there's a whole bunch of problems with that too, like just morally speaking. But I'm just saying, like, you know, in terms of like trying to use a service or whatever, it's like I'm not gonna use a service that can be taken away from me. I'm not gonna use this game, like I'm gonna play this game that's gonna be taken away from me. Like, I don't want that. So yeah, this game here, it's like I'll probably make a video about this game at some point when I'm finished with it. But this is a very, very good Wii game, a very, very like nostalgic Wii game. However, this game was not released for the Wii. It's not a remake of a Wii game. But the design behind it, the design principles, the philosophy behind it, this is very much a Wii game. Like just like in all but name, because so right, you have your motion control stuff, you have like your left and right stick here. Okay, just said that backwards. Like, you know, left and right combat reminds me a lot of Sonic Unleashed. It's like Sonic Unleashed, Kingdom Hearts, and Wario World. Yeah, Wario World all mixed together. Is it very good? Like the combination of all the things is very much repetitive, like Sonic Unleashed. Game looks really nice though. Wish, you know, this is kind of what. So okay, right? When I see a game like Pokemon ZA, and then I'm like, okay, like, well, the art style. This is what it's supposed to look like. I'm pretty sure. This is like my low bar for what ZA should be looking like. Even those trees in the background don't even look all that hot, and I think all these are textured here. These are all sprites. Yeah, these are billboard sprites. But I mean, at least it's like cohesive. Like ZA has no excuse. Like this is what Pokemon is supposed to be looking like, I'm pretty sure. But they don't even have the decency to do that. Yeah, this game is like super, super repetitive though. But I'm pretty sure if I were like a kid in like back in the Wii days though, like, this would be like a beloved classic like everyone played. Like something like, you know, like a cult classic like D-Blob or like Boom Blocks or something. That's what I'm thinking of. Tai. I've played a little bit of Tai, not that much. I remember picking the game up, and I don't remember playing much aside from the little car racing part. I think I have a little bit of a kart racing problem. It's just like I have a unnatural, undying like love for kart racers for some reason. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna finish this level here. I do need to go soon, but yeah, it's just like games like it's okay. But I'm saying there's games like this that come out. I'm like, oh yeah, this is what I'm into. But a lot of the most popular games that, you know, try to like get you to buy stuff, like they're not made like this. And this is actually made by the same folks who made Yoshi's Woolly World and Kirby's Epic Yarn, Good Feel. So if you're interested in supporting that studio, then by all means. And if you like the way this game looks, that's what just keeps me going back, because I think I've made it clear on this channel I like 6th gen games, and this, like I said, looks like a 6th gen game, like a Wii game, just put in HD. And yeah, it looks very, very, very nice. I absolutely love the way this game looks. Can I shield that? Yes, I can. Ow. I'm probably gonna die here. Yeah, I feel I wasn't gonna survive that. I'm pretty sure I know what I need to do. Playing Pac-Man, The Ghostly Adventures, things nostalgia. Yeah. I think that you know, the funny thing about nostalgia for me is that I want to normalize the sentiment. I'm nostalgic for game prices, not for particular consoles and stuff, or like, you know, for games. I'm nostalgic for the prices. I want that to be a normalized sentiment. There we go. Yeah, I'm like, can we like normalize saying, hey, by the way, I like I'm nostalgic for the like the price this game was. Also, you can't mash against these enemies here. I'm trying to just rush and get through this. Let's see this. I think that you can like you can like turn big. That didn't work. Hold on. I think it's like certain enemies have to hit. Actually, get out of that. Ow. Probably gonna die here. Oh wait, no, I gotta hold on. Gotta get out of this. I'm so gonna die. So the health pickups are pretty rare. Okay, got those. Gotta wait. Parry. There we go. I think this game came out in like 2023 or 4, one of those 2 years, and like no one ever talked about it. But oh, don't put Nintendo's logo on this though. Don't do that, or else like this would be like a Switch 2 system seller. There we go. Big fist. There we go. I need to check out those Ghostly Adventure games because Pac-Man Party is actually like I looked at it. It's like just visually. Look, here's the thing, right? People say graphics don't matter. Graphics definitely do matter for me. There's just like no other way to put it. All right, there we go. But like when people say, "Oh no, graphics don't matter," I'm like, I'm sure that the artists for the game really enjoy hearing that all the time. And so I saw Pac-Man Party. I was like, "Ooh, that looks really good." So I like, let me try it out. I haven't gotten around to it yet, but I was like, that's like on my list of games I want to play. And then Ghostly Adventure is kind of similar story. I want to like just go look at some gameplay and see if that's something I'd be interested in. See, games try too hard to be open world, 100+ hours long. Yeah, no, I like to play short, good games. I don't like to play long, mediocre games. And that's been like the design philosophy for like decades now. And I'm like, you know what? I'm good with like games like this. I'm not sure how long this game is actually. It's been I've been playing it like on and off for like about 3 months now, or not 3 months, probably about 6 months. I've had it in my library for about 6 months, but like I've been playing it just off and on. It's actually pretty fun. I've been enjoying it rather. I don't know if it's fun, but I'm enjoying it. Now there's like a difference, I guess. So a game that's good, a game that I enjoy, and a game that's fun. 3 different things. Like yeah, that's like a whole different story. But yeah, no, I've been enjoying it so far. I don't know if it like strikes a chord with everyone else though. Like I don't know. I'll have to get to the end of the game before I can like recommend it though. There's nothing that's like struck me as like, okay, you have to buy this game now. I was like, hey, here's this game I enjoyed. Like I like looking at it, I like playing it, like the music, because the music's actually pretty good. So it's just like, if you like want like a digital game to play that you'll enjoy, pick it up. And if the gameplay looks interesting to you, pick it up. But it's not like a must buy or anything. Not yet. I haven't seen something in the game like that yet. For me, it's like sitting like a solid like a 7 for me, like an actual 7. It's like not bad, but it's like not the great either. It's just like right in the middle. The 6. I still need to play a little more of it. I'll work my way up to a 7 if the game warrants it. Let's see. Didn't enjoy Pac-Man Party. It's not bad. But Ghostly Adventure games are good. Even the second game on the 3DS is fully 3D and fun. Need to check that out too. Love 3DS games that are 3D. Let me see here. Good games that are one and done. Yeah, absolutely. I can't think of a game like that right now. Let me think of a game I like haven't replayed in a long time. I don't think I've actually played through Woolly World since I played it originally, but I mean, I could probably go back and play that though. I need to play a lot of. There's a lot of games I need to like finish, and I could probably stream them here too because Yoshi's Woolly World is one of them, and well, no, I haven't 100%ed it before. I've like played through most of it. I don't think I've beat the final boss though. Like I think I've played like 90% of it. Then there's like Yoshi's Island, like the original Yoshi's Island. I haven't played Crafted World. Might obtain that one at some point. So yeah, that'd be probably pretty fun. I think like a Yoshi marathon or something would be interesting. I really like Yoshi's Story. Let's see here. Fun games, but you don't replay like the interactive movies. Yeah, pretty much. I'm trying to think of like other games like that. Yeah, like I said, like there's some games I like. I played through. I'm like, you know what? I'm good. I don't need to play through that again. I remember the Splatoon single players were like that for me though. Like off the top of my head. Oh, and Sonic Lost World. Oof, that is such a. You know what? This game feels a lot like Sonic Lost World. Like I love looking at it. I like the music, but dang it, the gameplay just is just not up to snuff yet. I just can't. Oh, it's just like it's so charming that I can't hate it. So like what? No, it's so charming that I can't dislike it. It does enough to where I like it, but doesn't do enough to where I absolutely love it. But I love the graphics, so that's what keeps me playing it. It's such a weird thing, but like I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh yeah, it's a good game or bad game. It's like, listen, I'll tell you about my experience and I'll let you decide. But it's like, do I feel like my time and money was well spent? Yes. Should you play it yourself? I don't know. Interactive movies and visual novels are type of games that are one and done. Oh yeah, I agree with that too. Like, yeah, definitely. But I've been here for over double as long as I meant to be. So if you all enjoyed the stream, then be sure to leave a like. I'm definitely down to stream more often. Hopefully going to the new year, I want to be able to stream at least once a week because, like my last stream was like 4 months ago. So I really need to get back into that. So, if you enjoyed the stream, like always, be sure to leave a like. And if you're new around here, be sure to subscribe or share around. Absolutely, I'm totally down to stream like all kinds of different games. I want to get into more I want to be more positive this year. So I just want to try to get this Switch 2 stuff behind me, and I might make a separate channel for that stuff because I'm still getting messages about like Mario Kart and stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh, are you guys really still bent over that? I'm just like, okay, I need a separate channel to talk about stuff like that because oh my goodness, I'm still getting bugged over it. But I expected that, to be honest. But anyways, thanks for watching. I don't know how to end streams, and so take care. We'll be back with probably a little more Mario Kart and maybe something else. We'll see. We'll see what we have going on next time. Or, maybe drop a comment down below if there's any particular games like we discussed earlier, maybe Sonic Superstars. Maybe I think that'd be pretty interesting to see. And then I'd be down with a 3D World replay or Donkey Kong 64 maybe. But I actually would be totally down to replay Wario World. That game's amazing. But let's see here. Or even maybe some racing games too, like Crash Nitro Fuel. That'd be fun. But yeah, all right. So I gotta go. Yeah, it's about time to go. And I will see you all next time. All right. Take care.